Good morning. As part of the process today, we've taken a look at vocations. And so the information you're going to hear is what proposal from each of the groups to address vocations within the UDIS.
Proposal for associates. We propose to find a method that would empower current associates to invite others to all events, to encourage the ability to engage others and have an opportunity for a personal connection or invitation to know Christ through St. John Youths, to join by using avenues of promotion of work, mission, and community. Proposal for vocations. A personal invitation is the first experience that we all recall in our vocation story. A personal invitation is key to success. Continued contact with the various individuals that consider the vocation to the priesthood. The presence of the UDIS priest at all vocational events or dinners. The constant engagement of the seminarians with potential candidates to the UDIS community.
Thank you. Group 2.
On group 2, we were considering, first of all, that everyone in our community, associate or incorporated, has the capacity of being a vocational agent. We consider that vocational work is a priority for the development of the mission, whether for incorporated or associated members, for the church, for the province in general. In the different stages of life, what can we offer? What process the person will take? How can we encounter the people we meet in the different stages of life or places? What can we offer concretely, a direction for them to take? We consider the materials presently in our bookshelves. Though some have been updated, the majority is outdated, and we only have small materials for specific groups, but not for a plethora of the lifespan of a person. Therefore, there's a proposal. Create a vocations thinking pool to analyze the present reality and create projects, processes, and the materials needed to make ourselves known, with material geared to specific groups. Allow this thinking pool to be directed by a specific person, so just to have a face in the project, but having the support of the rest of the UDIS, because we all are vocational agents. UDIS can commit to be present in a place where potential vocations can be found. Some parish gatherings, diocesan gatherings, dinners, masses, talks, confessions, making ourselves available for a regular mass at a Newman Center, and that's it.
Thank you very much.
Our proposal is that within our own parishes, we identify proactively who we are as UDISs and what that means. What is the mission? Many people feel that there is no mission, but that we identify ourselves as missionaries of love and mercy and how God affects them in their daily life. That would be our, and the more concern in letting them know who we are as a UDIS parish. What does it mean to be a UDIS parish and a UDIS? And we propose that we cooperate and have a priestly presence at St. John Paul University to because those people are already Catholic, those people are already seeking the Lord, and so our job would be to help them, to identify who we are, to teach them. Also, we talked about using our own priests and seminarians for parish missions, to go around to different parishes that identify, that are good at
giving missions.
that are giving missions that can promote more about who the Yudists are. People need to know who we are, to be connected with us, to know the charisms of the group, which are to really very similar to what Pope Francis, his mission is to meet people where they are, mission territory, past our parishes, in the world around us, to really proclaim who we are as Yudists. Good point.
Right there.
So we had a great conversation, and the conversation really centered around mercy, God's mercy. And we started off the conversation by talking about the movement that Pope Francis has started around mercy, changing the dialogue of the church from what it used to be for the last little while to one of mercy. So some of the things that we talked about, I'll go through and then I'll say our statement. We need to connect mercy and Francis to the call, like use Francis as a tool. Also, a personal invitation is very important. Invite people to come up to the altar during Mass. There's something that very profound can happen when people are close to the altar during Mass. Tell people about our founders, St. John Eudes, John Chigan, and the rest. Offer the youth an opportunity to serve. So when we are in our parishes and we're doing trainings for Eucharistic ministry or altar serving, we can have an opportunity to help them connect that service to the possibility of a vocation. Offer other opportunities to serve. Share the joy of the vocation that those of us who are already working in some sort of vocation, make sure that we share the joy that comes in that kind of life. Tell stories and listen to people's stories and invite them to associate dinners and things like that. When you've shared a story with somebody, comment on it, and then, if there's interest, invite them to a dinner. Invite broadly, cast the net broadly to invitations to come and see, to go see. Also, our call to vocation can be directed in some ways to those who aren't Catholic or those who are not Christian, because a vocation can come as a result of a call to baptism. We have, in the Eudist family, we have an opportunity for many different ages for vocation, obviously through the associates and our sisters groups and things like that. And I'm 53 when I was ordained, so it doesn't have to be just young people. We have schools in our parishes, so studies say that the 5th grade is often an important year to instill the idea of a vocation in people. We also had a great conversation in, like, for example, bereavement ministry. When people have had events happen in their life and they're going through bereavement or something similar to that, let them go through that bereavement. And then when the time is appropriate, help them connect the questions that they were probably asking after going through bereavement. Help them connect those questions to the cross of Christ, to mercy, right? Through death and resurrection, the Paschal mystery. And the message also our message really, to be effective, we thought it has to be countercultural. So it can't be, one of the examples was that that people after World War II were called to serve, military, that kind of thing, that people had a clear call to service, and it was a service that was motivated out of self-sacrifice. And the focus of our ministry should be, of our invitation should be one of sacrifice and mercy, because joy comes out of that. Sacrifice is the ground for mercy, and that should be part of. Okay, so the statement that we have is developed as it is as a reflection of God's mercy, we offer opportunities to explore a life of service and to hear and to respond to God's call.
Thank you.